morning, good afternoon, good evening. This is Carla from People's Union of South Asia. And right now I have Halong here. Victor will be back, and I know that I did not do much advertising about this, so we don't know how many people will make it today, but we'll do it as much as we can, and we are here to talk. We will be here for the full hour, regardless. Having said that, I'm hoping that Victor's doing better. Anyone is welcome to come. You don't necessarily need to be from South Asia, but we would like more people from South Asia here, obviously, because it's for you guys. In any case, we are ready to talk, ready to open our mouths and find out about South Asia and have people from South Asia talking to each other. And Victor, do you want to introduce yourself, please? Victor, are you
unmute?
You need to open up your mic. We can't hear you.
Well, not yet, because I'm not on my computer yet. I'm trying to get on my computer.
Okay. Victor, don't worry about that. Just stay where you are. It's perfectly okay.
It might be perfectly okay for you.
Okay, Victor, can you just introduce yourself and we'll go over to Huang?
Okay, I'm Victor Irving Jenkins, and I am about to go live. And thank you very much for having me on the program today. I speak English. English is my first language. I'm an entrepreneur, and I met Carla just, I don't know, maybe about 6 months ago, but it seems like we've known each other for a long time because we're doing so many things together. And if it looks like I'm not looking at you, it's because I'm not. I got you on my telephone, and my computer is now booting up. Thank you very much for having me on, and let's see if we can talk some English.
Well, we're speaking in English, but this is not the English show. We're speaking about culture and way of life here. But thank you, Victor. You did a wonderful introduction, and we're so happy to have you here. And I want to thank you for coming and being a part of this amidst all of your technical difficulties that you've been having today. And Huang, do you want to introduce yourself?
Yes, of course, Carla, Victor, and everyone. Hello, how are you?
Okay, Huang, introduce yourself. Let people know who you are and what you're about.
Yes, of course, I would love to. My name is Huang. Yes, my name is Huang. I'm from Vietnam. I am a teacher, a lecturer in a government university. I have been teaching marketing, economics, and international business for more than 17 years with more than 10,000 students from different countries and different provinces in Vietnam. And right now I'm working and living away from home, away from Hanoi, the capital of Vietnam. It's about 100 kilometers. So, but if you want to visit Vietnam, you can land on like a Noi Bai airport, just about 40 kilometers away from my place now. So much, I mean, closer to go to my capital, yes, Hanoi. And I'm so happy to be here to talk with you in English about my countries, my culture, my experience, my stories. And I love to discuss and debate about my opinion and my perspective in life as well. I love sharing and communicating with people from different countries, different parts of this world as well. Thank you so much, and please come to me and talk with me as well. Thank you so much.
And I'm so proud of her. She has come such a long way with her English. And it's really wonderful to see.
Thank you so much.
Okay. Can you two talk while I share out, unless you're sharing out at the same time?
Yes. Hello.
Victor, are you
Okay.
Are you happy? Are you happy now?
I'm having a good time, right? I can see everything, I can hear everything. I'm rocking and rolling. Thank you so
Great,
much.
great. I am so glad to have you doing that. You wouldn't believe how glad I am to see that happen.
So Huang, you mentioned you don't live too far from the airport and you talked about where the airport was located. Does that mean if we fly into the airport, you can come pick us up?
Yeah, of course. If my close friends from different country, they come to visit me, I'm ready to pick them up from the airport. Noi Bai Airport is the main airport in the northern part of Vietnam. Yes?
So now,
For sure.
over here in our culture, cars, driving are a big part of our culture. In fact, probably the only thing that's more ubiquitous, that's more well known or more widespread than the car is the computer. So let me ask you, Huang, do you drive a car?
Oh yes, I have had my license, car license. I mean 6 years ago. But right now, I don't have my own car or my private car, but sometimes I rent them and I borrow from my friends to drive somewhere.
In America, when a body reaches, I don't know, 15 or 16 years old, one thing that they're excited about, this is the way it used to be now, it's kind of changing right now, but it's like this right now, that people at 15, 16 years old, they want to get their driver's license, right? And once they get their driver's license, they can go on dates, they can go to the movies, they can drive across town.
South Asia. Keep going.
A driver's license is a rite of passage for many people in America. And if you get to be 15, 16, 17 years old and you don't have a driver's license, a lot of people think something is wrong with you. And for me, that might have been the case because I didn't get my driver's license until I was 21 years old. I was 21 years old. I was active duty in the United States military, and I finally got my driver's license. How do people in your country, how do they look at the whole driver's license experience? Well, does it mean a lot to them?
Yes, obviously that's the main mean of transport for people in my country to travel and to commute from their work to their places. I mean, their school or their office.
Okay.
Let me interject something. If you are here like Zulkarnain and you're talking to other people and you are not listening, we will remove you. You will get your chance to talk, but you need to be listening. And I give you 2 minutes, 1 minute to show that you are listening, Zulkarnain, or I am removing you.
And that's that.
You are not here you're here to listen. You're here to learn. You're not here to be talking to everyone else and just talking when you want. You'll need to wait your turn, but you need to listen to the conversation.
Doggone it.
That goes for everyone, and you guys are doing well. He was talking to everyone around him. That's not why you're here. And that goes for everyone. Okay, you two, please continue because I won.
Yeah.
Okay. You were saying?
So, yep. I was saying that getting driving license very important for people in my country because that's a main like a mean of transport for everyone to travel for work or to study at the office at school. So, but you have to be enough like 18 years old Yeah, in my country, you can get a driving license for both car or motorcycles. Yeah, but under than 18, you just you don't need a driving license, but you can drive some like no bicycles. I can say bicycle or electric bike. Yep, and also like motorbike, but under than 50. I can say, how can we say 50, how can we say the size measurement of the motorcycle,
Oh,
50,
CCs, cubic
yeah,
centimeters.
cc, yeah, cc.
Hmm.
I have a
Okay.
question for you. Huang, do you drive a motorcycle or a car?
I'm driving both scooters and car.
And what do you have the electric cars there, or are you still driving the old?
Yeah, not electrical car. Yes, it's not popular in my country. We use petrol and gas, petroleum.
Yeah, I understand. Do you drive a motorcycle at all, Victor?
That's going to be a no, Bob. The
No, Bob. Stop.
it's like my game show mentality, you know. Whenever somebody asks me a question, I get into my game show contestant mode, and you know the commentator, the head of the game, you know, his name's like Bob, you know, like 5 seconds, Bob. So that's what I said. No, thank you, Bob. Here's what happened. Years ago, I think in my early 30s. I had a friend in the military, and we were stationed in Texas, and he had a motorcycle. And one day, we were sitting around, and I was imbibing in Thunderbird, which is a really kind of a unsophisticated alcoholic beverage, wine, right? And so I got the idea. I think I'm gonna ride his motorcycle because when he came to visit me, he rode his motorcycle. So I got on his motorcycle, and after his instructions, and I ran into a metal pole and I smashed my little toe, and I have not been the same since. Now, while motorcycle is this license, you know, it's romantic and you know adventurous to ride a motorcycle. I don't know if that's the kind of motorcycle that Huang is riding, but it's adventurous to ride a motorcycle. And when you see Tom Cruise in the movie Top Gun riding a motorcycle, you see Peter Fonda in the movie Hell's Angels riding a motorcycle. It's a really, you know, masculine, tough thing to do. And I'm a really masculine, tough guy, but no, I'm never going to ride a motorcycle again. In fact, Carla, Huang, in fact, when I worked in the emergency room as a nurse, right? I was a nurse in the emergency room, and this was years ago, before motorcycle helmets became mandatory. We in the nursing profession, we had a name for the motorcycle. It wasn't too flattering, but we called the motorcycle a donor cycle.
Oh,
a
seriously?
donors are right because before helmets became mandatory, people would have all sorts of horrible motorcycle accidents, and they weren't wearing the helmets because you know you feel the wind blowing through your hair when you're riding a motorcycle, you know, and it's a cool thing to do. So a lot of people before the law became mandatory to wear helmets, they had
Hmm.
motorcycle accidents, and in so many words, that put an end to them. And when you work in an emergency room, a lot of things that are really near and dear to other people, you tend to negate their seriousness because you have so much of that in the emergency room and you just can't cry for everything. So, yes, we called it a donor cycle. Long answer, Carla. No, I don't
Why?
ride motorcycles.
Can you explain to me what a donor is? I've never heard that before.
In medical terms, when you donate portions of your body, your organs, your heart, your lung, you might donate your lung to my donate your eyeball. It's called an organ donor. And when
Oh,
you
okay.
And since if you ride a motorcycle, you're destroying your life, and your head's no good. You ain't no if without your head, the rest of your body ain't no good either. So we used to call it a donor cycle.
Hmm. Interesting.
In America, I don't know that the mindset, the regard for a motorcycle has elevated any over the years because in America, I guess the most famous motorcycle group would be the Hells Angels. And people who ride motorcycles have a certain stigma attached to them, but generally, people who ride motorcycle are not bound by society. And many times they're characterized as being rebellious. And when you're on the highway and you're on a motorcycle, often people don't notice you, and many motorcycle riders take that personal because, as far as they're concerned, they are qualified to be on the road just as much as the car. But you see, a motorcycle is only one third the width of a car, and it's pretty easy to not see a motorcycle. And while drivers tend to be a special brand of people in their own right, when you see some people consider a motorcycle as being in their way, if you get what I'm saying. And motorcycles, sometimes they ride around in your blind spot. Sometimes motorcycle passes you by and it scares you. So motorcyclists are not treated with very high regard. We're working to change that. But as long as motorcyclists keep drinking beer and having motorcycle gangs, I think that the stigma attached to a motorcycle rider will exist. Now, I don't know if that's true where you're from, Juan, because where you're from, motorcycles are probably just a mode of transportation.
Yes, yes. You know, in Vietnam, we have some kind of transportation, and also using motorcycle is very popular in my country. You can see that's been lead to traffic jam every day. So that's why they have some kind of laws and regulation to use motorcycles as well.
I guess a two-wheeler form of transportation is what's popular in your country, but do they have motorcycle gangs that go around terrorizing the populace?
Do you mean that some people they use that for racing or something?
Well,
Oh,
people that ride around with a lot of them on motorcycles and they go to a bar and they drink beer and they have fights and they tear the bar up. Do they have that culture in Vietnam?
actually, in Vietnam, we have a strict law about driving. After drinking alcohol, using alcohol, if they check your alcohol in the blood or in the wrist, you can be punished, harshly punished. So that's why it's very strict. Just, I mean, the late night or something like that, they can do that, but I think normally it's not impossible because here they will check you carefully by blowing. I think that's a tool, special tool to
Hmm.
blow, and they will check how much alcohol level in the air. So that's why you will be harshly punished.
Another place that automobiles, that's another name for a car, it's an automobile. Do you know
Mm.
that word, Huang? You
Yes,
know that word,
automobile
automobile?
sector.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. They have drive-in movies where you take your car and you go to the drive-in movie. And when I was a boy, when I was growing up, when I was much younger, the drive-in movie they had a speaker. They give every car a speaker, and the speaker sat on the car window, and in the front of you is this great big movie screen, and so you're watching the movie on the screen and you're listening to a speaker, and then you got people walking around from car to car that's selling you refreshment like popcorn and candy and drinks. Do they have drive-in movies in Vietnam?
In Vietnam, let me see. I haven't seen like that, but they have some kind of entertainment in the car or in, yeah. some kind of car or like a passenger car or something like that. They have that kind of television or some kind of audio or something to entertain passengers.
Well, nowadays, with the electronic industry and the technical world booming like it is, we no longer have the speakers to sit on the window. Now we have Bluetooth access. And what Bluetooth access means is you can just simply take your radio and tune it to the right station and listen to the music, to the movie, which also brings us to another aspect of the whole driving culture.
Whoa. We can go in that, but I also want to include Zulkarnain, who is here. If he is listening, because he's been going in and out and all over the place. But this is wonderful. I don't remember ever going to a drive-in. Well, I do remember once in Willow Grove. Do you have Zulkarnain? Can you please introduce yourself?
Yeah, I am welcome. My name is Zulkan and I am living from Pakistan, Punjab, Hafizabad. I am a YouTuber, vlogger, and connected Pakistani Rihan Allahwala interview host and engineers, remote job, freelancing, USA, Atlanta, Georgia.
Very good. Zulkarnain, have you ever gone to a drive-in movie? You may not have those in Pakistan.
Yes, Pakistan is very nice country. Is the very beautiful peoples.
No.
Nature.
Zulkarnain, do you know what a drive-in movie is?
Okay, a drive is Lahore, Faisalabad,
No.
and Ahmedabad. Yes,
No.
drive is a car.
No. Listen, maybe do you want to try, Victor, to explain to him what a drive-in movie is? Because I did interrupt you.
No problem. Hello, Zagarnam. Did I say your name right?
My name is Zulkarnain.
Say it again.
Yes, I am a student of Rehan Allahwala and interview host connected Pakistani, freelancing remote job, USA, Atlanta, Georgia, lead generations, data scraping, web scraping, and yes.
You need to use your ears right now and listen to the question. We are talking about movie theaters.
Okay, my favorite is movie.
No, you need to listen. Zulkarnain, open up your ears. And Victor is asking you about something. You need to listen to understand what we are talking about. Try again, please, Victor.
Okay, Zulkarnain, how is your English, Zulkarnain?
Yeah.
Yes, repeatedly.
I
am listen.
Yeah, listen closely, but Victor, make it very, very easy because there's
we have to find out how much he understands before I
start
talking.
And we do that by asking very, very simple questions. Like, do you have a family? We can't go into the movie theaters right now. We're not quite there.
I want to know how to say his name. Your name, Zulkarnain. See, and that's very elementary there. He doesn't understand. How do you say your name?
My name is Zulkarnain Ali Haider.
Okay,
Very
Zulkarnain.
good.
Zulkarnain. How old are you, Zulkarnain?
I am 25 years old.
Good.
Zulkarnain, do you live alone?
Uh, I am working freelancing.
You are freelancing. Do you write?
Yes, yes.
Do you freelance as a writer? You know what a writer is?
No, no. I am LinkedIn. Just is a message, cold calling, telemarketing, follow-up message, and events promotes my teachers. My mentor is Mohammed Sadiq.
Event promotion. Is that what you said?
Yes, yes.
Tell me about event that you recently promoted.
Okay. That is restaurants, doctors, engineers, any other types of events, conversations. My teacher is clients, projects, hire, and working team members build.
Was that event this past year?
Yes,
And did the event turn out like you wanted?
sir, repeatedly, I am listen.
He's trying very hard right now. I'm
Mm-hmm.
proud of him.
Nice haircut.
You are best.
You have a nice haircut.
Thank you. Indeed.
So tell me.
Mindset is growth. Mindset is growth.
Okay. You were
Mm.
talking about the event. Did the event
Oh,
turn out well?
events different type educated for example restaurants promoted shopkeepers business owners and just say for example dentists uh, hair salons USA America different shopkeepers is the promotion events creations of LinkedIn.
How many shopkeepers were involved?
Shopkeepers, my ask the question of my teacher. I am personal, not the sharing the knowledge. Any events. My send you conversations. Linked meetsadiq.com. MohammadSadiq.com is the website is available. Google and the conversation.
Is this your first time on this
Yes.
broadcast?
Yes.
Okay. Yes.
Whoa, Zulkarnain, you forgot. You were here when Rayhan was here with me once. And that was maybe a year or two ago. You have been here. But you never,
Wow.
we had
Mm.
speaking
Earbuds. Yes, Kala, he is my IT field shopkeeper, my father. He's a
Rayhan's
computer
your
shopkeeper.
father.
ITs. Yes, IT field.
Oh, in the IT field. Okay, I get that. I know
Yes.
Rayhan's
My
children.
father, yes. My father is Muhammad Aslam. Yes, my father is Muhammad Aslam Hayat, Major, General Major, retired IT field, is a shopkeeper. Any 20 years to go up.
Okay.
And my passion is IT field, freelancing, home base, earn money, remote job. Happiness is life. Successful mindset is growth, mindset happiness, successful people, successful life balance, successful money generate, happiness, team build.
Zulkarnain, you are saying
Yes.
the same things that I say all the time.
Okay, sir. My question is asking you, sir. My USA remote job, USA time. He is the my time is not the available, and time is available 6 p.m. 4 p.m. 3 p.m. Pakistan time, and USA time is my remote job. Is the 6 p.m. Pakistani and to 4 a.m. Pakistani remote job. Okay.
You were going to ask me a question, you said?
My question asking is the my business job USA time 6 p.m. 7 a.m. USA 7 p.m. Pakistani time and to 4 a.m. Pakistani time is remote job USA. Is the my not the available Zoom sessions any other Zoom sessions when the my jobs Zoom sessions is the my joining the problem solutions anything is the basic of projects.
So you are talking about Zoom? I want to understand what you're talking about. You're
Yes.
talking about Zoom, and you're talking about 7:30
Yes.
p.m. Pakistani time, and you want to know what time that
Yes.
is US?
US.
Well, let's
It
find out
depends,
together.
Yes.
Zulkarnain. It depends.
My profile is LinkedIn available.
Zulkarnain.
Zulkarnain Ali Haider.
No, Zulkarnain, you're not here to advertise yourself, number one. Number two, it depends where you are asking in the US because there are 3 different time zones. Where I am, it's a 10-hour difference. Where Victor is, it's a 12-hour distance. So it depends where you live, where the person lives. However, we just got someone else in, and I want to say hi to him. Thank you, Zulkarnain, for coming. You did very, very well. Okay?
Okay, Karla.
Okay, I'm so glad you came. Okay, Kedar Hussain, can you please introduce yourself? You need to open up your mic. And can you please sit up? You should not be laying in bed.
Thank you so much. Thank you so
Kedar?
much for.
Kedar, sit up, please.
Okay, I'm sit in. So thank you so much for giving me opportunity to talk. So what is actually what is the topic for today?
This topic is open conversation between the United States and South Asia.
So good, nice to hear. Do you know, I'm very interested to be part of your Zoom meeting. It is always amazing. In previous time, I was also joined, so it's nice. So I don't know how to express about United States and South Asia.
But that doesn't matter. You can tell us about where you live. Where do you live?
Yes, basically I'm from Pakistan. Basically I'm from Pakistan, and we are very much away from United States. So the culture, the Everything is totally different from there.
Okay, do you live in a joint family, which is very different?
No, I'm living with my parents.
That's a joint family. Do you have any brothers and sisters living in your family? Living in
Yes,
your house?
yes. Do you know here uh, we have joint families. We are living with our parents, so we are enjoying.
Okay, are you married?
No,
Um, do you have people in your family who are married?
sorry.
Are there people in your family who are married and living in your house?
No,
No. How old are you, Kadar?
I'm around about 32-year old.
Oh. Do you have any sisters and brothers?
Yes.
You need to turn off your Facebook. We can't hear you correctly, and I'm going to talk to someone as you figure that out.
Sorry, would you like to repeat it again?
You need to have your Facebook page turned off.
Yes.
Turn off your Facebook page, and I'll come back to you in a few moments. Okay. Sonia, I have a feeling you don't want to open up your mic, but open up your camera, but can you open up your mic? Where are you, Sonia? Sonia, your mic is at the bottom left-hand corner of your phone, of your screen. Are you there? Okay, we're going to have Sonia, are you there? Where did Cater go? Okay, Victor, do you want to talk to Zulkarnain again? Huang, would you like to talk to Zulkarnain?
Yes, Kalla.
Okay.
I'm letting the lady go first.
That you are such a gentleman. I really appreciate that.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Such an honorable man. Yes. So, Jokanin. Hello.
Yes.
Yes. I remember that I have a talk with you before as well. So, do you remember?
Okay. Okay. What is
So,
question?
you are talking like you are interviewing some people, right? Have you met anyone from Vietnam?
Yes, my this is 3 interviews of Pakistani people. When the next step grow up, the more anywhere in the world's friendships, the interviews, the coming grow,
Have you
and the
met
conversation of
anyone? Have you met anyone from Vietnam? My country is Vietnam. Have you met any Vietnamese
okay.
people?
My country is Pakistan.
Yes, but have you ever met any Vietnamese people?
Miss people
From
not
Vietnam.
using the people's.
From Vietnam. From Vietnam.
uh,
Vietnam.
okay, okay. It's Islamic relation peoples.
No. I'm asking
No.
you about my
Why?
country.
Okay. Okay, China. China country. Oh,
No,
very nice country.
Vietnam. No,
USA country.
Vietnam.
You
Vietnam.
need to listen. He may not understand that. That may be too hard for him, Huang.
Okay.
Huang, that
Okay.
might be too hard for him. Ask
Okay.
a simple question like, do you
Yes.
have any
Yes.
brothers or sisters?
Yes.
And Sonia,
Yes.
I'm trying to figure out what your problem is so I can help you. Or Shabazz, can you figure out why she can't unmute herself? Because I did not stop anyone from being able to hear, to unmute themselves. This is very strange. Zulkarnain. Okay, let's go back to Cater.
Yep.
Zulkarnain, Cater came back, so we're going to talk to him. So I want you to close your mic, please. And okay, Sonia can talk now. Open up your mic, Sonia, because I can't see you, and say hello.
Hi, Carla. How are you?
I am fine. How are you, Sonia?
I'm good.
Where are you from, Sonia?
I'm from Pakistan.
Okay, I know that, but Pakistan's a big place. Are you from Karachi? Are you from Islamabad?
I'm from the capital city of Pakistan, that is Islamabad.
And were you born in Islamabad?
No, actually not. I've been living here when I was in grade 8. I cannot sort out what was my age at that time, but
Doesn't matter.
I was born in Peshawar. That is the ancient city of Pakistan.
I know, I've heard about that. Can you, what do you do in Islamabad?
It's my second time that I'm talking to you, and I have earlier mentioned it that I have recently graduated in clinical psychology, and I am looking forward in order to continue with the same field, that is clinical psychology, and I have applied for it in UK.
Oh, okay, Sonia, let me explain something to you. First of all, there are people here who have never heard of you before until you came. And there are people watching who know nothing about you. So if you have spoken to me before and I thought I recognized your name, it doesn't matter if I ask you the question, because you are letting other people know about you. And if you don't tell them on your own, I'm going to make you tell them. It's very important. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah, I'm sorry about that. Actually, now I got what you're trying to say, and I'll make sure that I would answer each and everything whatever you ask.
Or whatever anyone asks here. Because someone, let's say Huang wasn't here and she came the next time you were here and I said, hey, I hope Sonia introduced herself. She may ask you the same questions. And because she doesn't know you. So it's not a question of you telling me something over and over and over again. It's a question of people getting to know you.
Okay, that's completely fine. I'm okay with that. I'll answer each and every question, whatever they ask.
Right. And that's for everyone. That's not just you. That's Ornane, that's Victor, that's Huang. Huang has a real long introduction now when she comes. Sometimes I wish it wasn't as long, but she does that because she knows what's expected. And you didn't know, it's okay.
Okay.
I have no idea. Every time I do this show or any show, I have no idea who is watching. And I always learn from them as they learn from coming here. So Sonia, what did you do today?
Actually, I wasn't feeling well, so I rested today. But if you ask about my daily routine, I can tell you about that.
So you were sick today. Did you eat? Did you have a lot of soup today instead of solid foods?
No, actually, when I am sick, I'm a kind of person who avoids eating any kind of thing. So I had a mug of coffee and tea in the morning and 2 slices of bread in the morning. Other than that, I didn't had anything yet.
But coffee, is that good for you when you're not feeling well?
Yeah, I have sort of heard about it that it just gives you relief from the pain or some. So that's why I had it.
Well, be careful about it because I'm not sure that coffee is the best thing. And Kadar, I will remove you if you keep turning off your camera. The next time you turn it off, you will be removed for the show. You need to have your camera on for the whole time. Okay, back to you. Do you want to ask Sonia any questions, Huang and Victor?
I always let the lady go first. I always want to ask questions too.
I know.
But I think your turn, Victor. I have already asked.
Okay, Sonia, do you have a car?
No, I don't have my own car, but my parents do own 2 cars.
Do you drive a car?
I just, you can say that I would just love to be like driving a car, and I have drove cars. You can say a few times, but not like with my parents' permission. Without their permission, like I took permission from my elder brother, but my parents didn't knew that I was driving their car. But once they knew that I have drove their car, they were like okay with that. But they are, in my country where I live, females are restricted to do these kind of jobs like driving cars and these, because these are considered to be male jobs. So my parents didn't allow me at first, but now as they have known that I have learned how to drive, they aren't that much concerned, but they don't allow me freely to drive but wherever I would like to or where I want to.
On
They
an
restrict.
average day, on an average day, how much traveling do you do?
Um, uh, Nowadays, I am like more into preparing for my IELTS exams, you can say. So I don't go anywhere. But when I just go for shopping, or when it's necessary to go somewhere, like to the hospital, to do shopping, but not more than that. Like I don't often hang out with my friends what I used to do earlier, because I'm more focused toward preparing for my IELTS exam, so that I would achieve good bands, because I really want to go to study masters, because I have lost 4 years due to quarantine and due to some financial conditions that I faced earlier.
Now, what kind of exams are you talking about? I'm not clear on the word that you're using. You said IELTS exams?
Yeah, IELTS exams.
What is IELTS exams?
It's basically an English proficiency certificate that you get. As I'm not from English, from the country where we have like our native language as English, we our like national language is Urdu. So whenever I would like to go abroad in order to study in any English, in any country where the natives speak English, I have to like secure some kind of IELTS bands or English I have to show English proficiency certificate over there that I am eligible in order to study over here, and I can understand their what people speak. Like you can say, I can understand English properly, and I can speak.
Now, do you know what the word exceptional means?
Exceptional, I think so. Exceptional means a person or a thing that is beyond, you can say, your expectations, or who has some exceptional qualities, or something that everyone doesn't have, like in common.
Well, your command of the English language is exceptional from
Yeah.
me to you.
Is it so? Then why didn't I
Yes.
achieve the required bands? Like I achieved only
Sonia,
6.
Sonia, I want to answer that. One, it could be for many, many different reasons. Did you do well in your reading and writing?
I did reading, writing. I got equal marks, like 6 individually and overall 6 bands. But my university required 6.5 that I wasn't able to achieve.
Sonia, many people, because I have spoken to many people around the world, do not pass it the first time. One, you may have been a little nervous. It could have been for many different reasons. But even now, I have told you your English is very good. This isn't the first time. You need to also practice your reading and your writing and bring that up.
You can
And
say
what
Now,
I'm
wait a
talking
minute.
about is
Wait a moment, Victor, because this is really important for her. I deal with this every day. Do you understand what I just told you?
I totally understand, but the thing is that you can say that I'm trying for almost 4 years in order to and I'm not like I don't have confidence in myself. I feel like that I wouldn't be able to achieve the required bands, because I was a person who thought when I was giving my
Okay.
first IELTS.
Okay, let me stop you there. What you just told me is why you are not doing well. You have decided that you can't do it. And because you made that decision, you are not able to do it. You need to change your thinking. One, you can come to the English show. I think you're over 20, so you cannot come today. But you can come Monday and Wednesday and practice. But you also need to find friends in English-speaking countries and begin messaging them in English and speaking with them in English every day. Because your problem is not because you can't do it. Your problem is because you don't believe in yourself. And if you're saying you've been doing this for 4 years, that's why you're not doing it. You need to change your thinking. I have told you your English is good. I think Hoang has agreed with me when I have said that. I have said that to you more than once. I remembered your name. So please don't do that. You are only hurting yourself.
This is I believe that
Tanya, I understand. I do this every day. You need to stop thinking you cannot do it because there is no reason why you cannot do it. Except that you don't believe you can. Can you come to the English show tomorrow?
I thought it was for children
No.
less than 20 years.
Are you listening to what I said to you? Did I ask you about today or about tomorrow?
Yes, I'm whenever I see you.
What did I ask you, Sonia? Did I ask you about today or did I ask you about tomorrow?
I think so. You said that, can you come by tomorrow?
Right.
Yes,
I said
would come.
tomorrow.
I will definitely come by tomorrow. Whatever the circumstances are, whatever the situation is, I will definitely come.
Okay. Come tomorrow and I'll talk to you then. Unfortunately, I need to close this show in 4 minutes. And I'm
Okay.
sorry I interrupted you, Victor, but I have dealt with this before and there's no reason why she can't do it. She can do it. And there's no reason. I'm trying to bring in a vase and he's having some problems. A vase, I'm going to make one exception today. You can come to the English show today because I want to talk to you for your birthday, okay? And I need to close this show in 3 minutes. Introduce yourself quickly because I think you introduce yourself differently. Come on.
Are you talking to me?
I think your name is Awais, isn't it?
Yeah.
Introduce yourself and then I'll talk to you in the English show. I'll let you come today.
Okay. Hello, guys. This is Asmid. Basically, now I am in Islamabad and I'm a graphic designer and also a photographer. So, yeah. I also do interviews on Facebook. But now I just got busy in some of my office work, so I did not do it.
And
Yeah.
look how much your English has improved. I am so proud of you, Elise. And Sonia, please come tomorrow. I just wanted to quickly say hello to him. And this show needs to end in a little over a minute. That's the only reason I cut you off. Awais, you just had a birthday, didn't you?
Yeah, it was on 8 December.
And how do you feel? You're an old man now.
Does not feel anything. Just the same. Oh boy.
Did you have a good birthday, Awais?
Sorry?
Did you have a good birthday?
Yeah, it was good.
Great. Awais, I do need to close this show. Do you want to say something quickly? And then I'm going to close.
No. Inshallah, I will talk to you tomorrow on the English show.
I'm going to let you come today to the kids show.
Okay.
I would not normally do it. This is your last chance to come to the kids show, ever. So
Oh, that's
don't
good.
ask me again whether you can come because the answer is no. But
I
today,
know.
I want you to come today, okay?
Okay.
Okay, guys, it is time to end this show, unfortunately, and I hate to do it. Actually, it ended up being very nice. I really want to thank Huang and Victor for being here because I couldn't do it without them. I want to thank Shabazz for doing the background work. And we are going to wave goodbye. And I will be back for the kids show. Everyone 20 years old and younger, except for Halong and Halais. And Halais' birthday is so close that I'm allowing him to come today. So can we all wave goodbye? And
Bye.
see you again. And Zulkarnain, thank you for coming. And thank everyone who watched today. And we will see you later. Bye.
Goodbye.
Bye.
Bye.
Hold on.